All right, block fans. So hit up my local Five Below and got some new slash old Snap and Switch sets. Got a bunch of SpongeBob. Now, interestingly enough, SpongeBob has been in the news for Lego because Lego has got the license back, and I was like, hey, those look great. And then I started seeing some of the prices on them. I'm like, whoa. Lego, what in the world are you thinking? They are definitely trying to price out whatever they can right now. Not good. But I was like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna pick up these Snap and Switch sets. Check them out. These things are cheap. $6, really. 5 and below. It's not the below, but it's still close to 5. I was like, you know what? This is compatible with our major brands. It says so right there in the corner. Boom. And I figured we'd start with this Flying Dutchman. I thought that was kind of a cool one. It's like a ghost ship, right? Got a SpongeBob minifig. Only 114 pieces. Nothing to it. Technically, the box is so much. Look at the size of the box compared to that. It's like so much more than we actually need. But, hey, you know what? That's okay by me. That is okay. I've had some Snap and Switch stuff before. Not too bad. I dropped some things. We got porthole stickers and some vinyl pieces. So, the booklet's not a booklet. All comes in one thing, which is okay. So this is kind of interesting because we just got done with the Builder set. Builder, same amount, has a booklet. This does not. But this is complicated, but still not that complicated. So we're going to start with SpongeBob. We're going to put it together. Like I said, I've got multiple SpongeBob sets. I actually, interestingly enough, there's a few of the sets that I will probably rip apart and kind of build it into the city somehow, just because I enjoy doing that. Alright, so the minifigs are different than what we normally deal with. We've got pegs and this weird kind of peg hole looking thing. It does have anti-studs on the bottom of the feet, so it will actually fit into stuff. We do have printing on this little portion here. We'll kind of, once we put them together, we'll kind of pick it up and kind of take a look at it. Alright. Interesting. So it has us putting the legs on first, but to be quite honest, from what I'm sensing, put the legs on afterwards. Put the torso on first, then put the legs on. That would be one of those things that'd be disastrous for a kid. So what we'll do is we'll put the bottom portion here. We'll stick the legs in just like that, and now we'll pop the legs on. There you go. And that should stay into place. If you do it beforehand, this doesn't like to sync up. Okay, now SpongeBob has an eye piece, so he's got like a hole here, but that's where we're gonna put our eyes. And one of them's got an eye patch, and then he's got his eye right there. He does have a hole in the back, so I guess if he had a backpack or something, he could use that. We've got this ball jointing here for an arm. So we're going to put that on it. Looks like we're going to put one arm in here. So it looks like we got articulation here. We got a ball joint there. Doesn't come out that easy. That's actually kind of nice. And we do get an extra arm. So I kind of like that we do have an extra arm in case one breaks or disappears. That'll go in our minifig bucket. Though it doesn't work with anything else. But there's SpongeBob there. However he does. My kids got some friends that do pretty convincing SpongeBobs. Me, not so much. Alright, so we'll put our SpongeBob right over there so we can see him. And yeah, we're going to go ahead. It doesn't have any numbers on bags, so it looks like everything is getting opened up at once. There's some translucent green bricks. There's some lime green bricks. Some of these lime green bricks would be good for making skateboards, am I right? I cannot get over the fact that what is the deal with people with lime green skateboards? I'm not going there today. I'm not. Absolutely not going there today. But it is one of those things. It's a question. It's like, really? Like, has no one gone out to look to see what kids are skating on? Never. I've never in my life seen a lime green skateboard except what's in a Lego pack or a builder pack or one of these packs. I've never in my existence on this earth that I can think of have seen a lime green, just a basic lime green skateboard. It's just not something I see. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just giving some honesty here because it's weird. It's very weird. Weird. Okay. We got the bottom of our ship being made here. Now we got some translucent green stuff. We got 1, 2. Looks like we got 6 of these things. That's 3, 4, 5, and 6. And they're going all on the bottom. They're in the back here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it looks like 1 more, 6. Oh, that's the wrong one, isn't it? That is the wrong one. Ah, I see. Got one here. You know, when everything is green, like a lime green skateboard, it's easy to get those things confused, right? Hoy vey. Alright, so we've got 6 of our 1x2 brick slopes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we got 2 of the 1x2 inverted slopes. So it looks like it's going 1, 2, 3. Woo! 2, 3. Oh man, my hands. It's like I've got a cut on it. That's one thing. And then my hands are dry. So it's just like every time you like force a brick down, it's like shooting a bullet out of your fingertips. Except it's just going anywhere. It's just slides out. No control over anything. Can't grip anything. I need to be more like the G.I. Joes with the Kung Fu grips. But that is not me right now. Okay. It looks like we've got a different color green. So we got lime green, then we got some dark green. And then more translucent green. And 1 and 2 bricks. So this is going to be going right on the back here. Interesting that this doesn't line up, but I feel like I missed something. I did. Looky there. I actually missed. So once we did this, there were some things I missed. Looky there. Sometimes when they dump too many instructions in one bit, and when I'm not paying attention, you know, it happens. Am I gonna take the blame for it? I mean, yes, I should. That's, you know, I'm the adult here. I'm the one that, you know, messed up. Do I want to take the blame? No. But should I? Yes, I should. Alright, 1 and 2. So these are going to go right here. There we go. Now, I think I'm caught up with that part. So, 1 and then 2 of these. 1 and 2. And this looks like it's going to go right back onto here. So that's setting back right up against these bricks right here. I'm going to snap that plate into place. That's going to be an odd fit, but there we go. Press all down. I wonder if they want us to keep that open. I mean, we could, like... it works, but it doesn't work. So it's kind of like, yeah... little undersized for what we're getting. That's okay. Like I said, it was $6. Can't beat the $6. I mean, for $6 these days, you'll get a minifig, and you won't know what it is unless you got a specific app to figure it out. You know, I'm giving Lego a hard time. They're $4.99, but I'm just waiting for the day when they're like, well, we're gonna have to make them $6. It's like, stop it, stop it. You do not. If other companies are able to give us things at such a discounted prices, and some of them have, you know, actual like trade organized, like it's, you know, they've got IPs, you know, they're able to put on an IP set of 114 pieces for $6, and you're going to charge $25. It's kind of like, come on now. Somebody is definitely jonesing for thinking that they are all that and a bucket of beer, I think. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Again, I'm all about the original. I've been building the original since 1985 to 84, give or take. But there does come a point when it's like, hey, you know what? There are some alternative brick companies that are running circles around you right now because you have basically made the cost of play so rough for people that they can't do anything. That it just doesn't feel right, you know? It's like, really? You know, again, like the smart bricks. It's a cool concept. It's a cool idea. Don't get me wrong. It is like super, super, super cool. But right now, I can't think. I bet if I, you know, granted, most of my kids at school, they're not able to get those things, but I could imagine that I'd ask someone, hey, did you get this smart brick set? And they'd be like, no, I can't afford it. Or I got the set. I got the cheap one, but it didn't do anything. There's nothing with it because there's no smart brick. Lego, come on. Anyways, right now, you've got some alternative brands that are heavily competing with them, and I see them kind of turning and doing more for AFOLs than anything else, and that's the part that kind of disturbs me. It's like, oh, come on, man, like that doesn't feel right. We've got 3, 3, and 3, so that's 9. 3, that's 12. 3 more, that's 15. And then another 3 would be 18. If you know your math. There's 18 of those. Okay. Now, let's figure out where we're going. Okay. Looks like 2 bricks up on the back. Which way are we going? This way, right? Yes. It's right up on the back. 1. This is clipping in here, these slopes. And then it looks like 3, and then a space. So 1, 2, and 3. And then we're putting a tile down, and then we got another 3. So 1, 2, and then 3. Okay. And let me do this plate here, kind of straighten these up. There you go. It was ugly, and I didn't like it not being straightened up. So 1, 2, and again, going in increments of 3. Nothing wrong with that. It's an easy way to divide up that 18. Sometimes I like doing sets like this because it's like I really got to push my limits on mental math. I used to have kids when I did teach math that tell me like, I don't need you know to know my times chart because I've got a calculator and I've got a watch that tells me. I'm like, yeah, and hopefully you're gonna be in a situation where you always have that, because if you don't figure it out now, down the road when you don't have that tool, you're gonna have to know. So the more you practice, the faster it is, the more you do the mental math. Not only are you keeping yourself sharp, but then if you don't have a calculator or you don't have a smartwatch or something on, or calculator on your phone at the time because something's going on, who knows? If you take the time to learn it, you don't have to worry about it. And the sharper you'll be in the long run. 1, 2, got a rocker and a plate. Plate the clip. A number 4 bar, a green 1x2 with a Technic hole, a 1x2 jumper round, one of these, and then a 1x2. That's a lot. That's a lot in one direction. Alright, so it looks like I need 2 of those 1x2s. Am I correct? Yes, I am correct. Alright, so 1, 2. We got our brick. We've got our Technic pin with stud on it, and we're putting our wheel on the end of that. Beep, 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 beep. This is going right back here. My wife picked these up for me. Bless her heart. I absolutely love that woman. It's like one of those, it's like, I know she knows, it's like, he's got so much. He don't need anything else. But the fact that she entertains the fact, gets it for me, and she's like, yeah, I'll get it for you. It's definitely one of those situations where it's like, yeah, I can tell she cares, and she wants the good to come out of the channel. Speaking of which, for good coming out of the channel, if you haven't subscribed, now's your chance. Hey, subscribe. Subscribe down below. Hit that bell for notifications. You'll be alerted that anything comes from me to use. That way you know. And the more you're in the know, the better off you're going to be. Yeah, but definitely subscribe. If you like this video, man, hit that like button. Comment. I know it's still kind of early on. We haven't finished this yet, but do you like the color scheme on this? What do you think so far? You think it's kind of cool? All the things, man, all the things. Okay, so this thing is going to go out 1. So this is a little bit weird. And there we go. All right, so push that back in. This sits out. This is odd. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, but that's a little odd. Steering wheel goes right here. I'm sorry, the rudder wheel is going right there. And now we're building, it looks like, some extra pieces for the back. So let's see, 1x6 and 1x4. And number 4, it looks like everything's kind of already here. I'm going to kind of go base off of this. Instead of trying to do one at a time, we're just going to kind of fit it this way. Seems kind of weird we're not getting a plate across this to reinforce that. Hopefully we got something that's going to reinforce that, because that would be awkward. If we don't do anything that's going to reinforce that, that would not be good. So 1. a plate with pin, a pinnable arm or clip, and then we got a bar. Now this is a number 4. So number 4 goes right there. Number 4s are, I need to check and see. This one was also number 4. That is not correct. We need the bigger one. So those must be number 3s. It's interesting. It goes 3, 4, 6, and then I think it's like 8. It kind of skips around. I don't know. I do not have that chart tattooed on me, just the plate chart. Yet. But that's growth mindset for tattoo work, right? I'm definitely going to be adding more because that's what I do. All right, so we got 1, 2. We're going to put our Travis brick. Hey, we got a Travis brick. We like our Travis bricks, right? Okay, looks like that's a bit odd, but it looks like we're turning it back that direction. 1. And then 1 and 2. Oh no. That fell right in my trash bag. Thankfully there's nothing gross in there. That would have not been a fun thing to deal with. Alright. And then this is going to fit right into there. Top. I'm going to go ahead and put these 2 bars in here. So, again, my hands are so dry. This is not good. 1 and 2. Then we got 1 more piece. Boom. With our flag. That's going to go that way. And that fits right into there. And that's it. No more bars. So we did use them all. This goes right on the back. So 1, 2, and 3. The only thing we had extra was the SpongeBob's arms. That's it. Okay. Alright, so we have stickers. It looks like stickers going across multiple areas. You know how I feel about this. Do I have a feeling I'm going to rip this thing apart, turn into something else? No. I might be a little bit more okay with this sticker. I don't. Snap and Switch this is an ongoing thing for them. They like to put stickers across multiple areas. I'm not the biggest fan of that at all. But what can you do? I could start a letter writing campaign, tell them how much I despise this. But I really don't think they're going to listen to me. They're like, okay, bro. Yeah, you can be despised about this all you want, but guess what? It's only $6, and you got the Five Below, and you're the only one that's complaining right now. So get over it. Get over it, man. All right, and then we're gonna punch these out. So we've got 1 and 2. These are kind of rigid plastic. They're die cut. Pop all the pieces out of it. Boom, boom. And we'll do the same here. Boom. And boom. Alright. This is supposed to fit upwards, so it's going to go up and click into place there. That's so strange. And this one goes down. 1, 2, and then we'll straighten that out. Bring it out that way. feel like there's a lot of clearance there. Yeah, that'd be fine. The back cell is a little odd because look, it just kind of sits in like that. But we got this here. Then we'll put SpongeBob at the helm of the Dutchman, the ghost ship of Davy Jones's locker, and his face is like right on the steering wheel. Do I find that a bit odd? Yes. Do I feel like they should change that a little bit? Yeah, probably. Here, we'll kind of set them off to the side like that. That I think that'll be a little bit better. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. It's like, again, $6 set here. We'll put Spider-Man on there too. Okay, maybe not Spider-Man. We'll put Venom on there. You know, a little bit bigger than the SpongeBob. I can't leave him on the floor. A little bit bigger than the SpongeBob minifig there, but they're kind of close to the same size. It's cute. It's definitely cute. It works. Transparent bricks, to me, that's kind of a seller. There's a part of me that's like, I want to go buy a bunch of these just for the transparent green bricks to make the Nazgul, the ring race tower. I can't remember what it was called, but it was the City of the Dead. Yeah, so this definitely has a City of the Dead sort of vibe. You know, it's a Flying Dutchman. It's a dead ship, so it makes sense. You know, yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, it's okay. It's okay, but for $6, you can't. No, you cannot beat that at all. Not at all. Hey, let me give you my shameless plugs one more time. So, if you haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. Like this video. What part of this build did you like? Would you actually get this? I mean, it's not. Here's the thing. It's quick. That took maybe 30 minutes tops. Probably less than that. I chat a lot. But, you know, it's a quick, easy build. It's for the kids, so it makes sense. Hopefully this video kind of helps you in deciding on if this is something that you want to get. I think it's fun. I do. I like this. I think it's a lot of fun. And those translucent green pieces that's good stuff. Good stuff. I like the SpongeBob minifig too. And they're all printed. Besides for the porthole stickers, everything else is printed here. So already you're cooking with gasoline, you know what I mean? You burn it all through. All through. You know, like this video helps YouTube know that you like what it lets YouTube know you like what I'm making, etc., etc. And hey, I thank you all for showing up. I really do appreciate you all for showing up and watching these videos, so sharing them out to your friends. You have no idea what that means to me. So again, hopefully this information is reaching your ears and helping you in your decision making and kind of giving you what you need. All right. Hey, I thank you all, and I love you all. And guess what? Jesus loves you more. There's nothing you can do about it. Good luck with the build, and happy brick hunting.